Hey guys, welcome back to Firewood Hill. My name is Matt. It's actually Christmas Day, so Merry Christmas to you guys. It's crazy that Randy's here on Christmas. His customer service is out of this world, guys. It just turns out that he has family nearby, and he was able to drop this off on Christmas Day. So don't expect that crazy service. But anyways, guys, the last video did really good. A lot of people seem very interested, and a lot of people are wondering where I got this thing from, price and all that good stuff. And I posted a link to the ad on Amazon because it's pretty much the same processor, but they have very little availability. You have to wait for shipping, and then if it's shipped to you, you have to figure out how to unload it. And then lastly, you really don't have anyone for support that you can go to other than Amazon support, which is pretty good, but I'd rather deal with a person. So this is Randy beside me here, guys. He is my dealer for this 45T processor. He has been excellent, guys. We talked within a week. He was at my house the day before Thanksgiving, dropping off the processor, helped me unload it, all those good things. So with this processor coming from overseas, guys, there's some things that can be missing on this processor. And there was 3 missing on my processor. And Randy actually took care of 2 of them before they even got to me. I didn't even know about the issues. He found about the issues with other ones that he sold. He supplied the products out of his own money and brought it to us and took care of those problems immediately. One problem came up on mine, which was U-bolts. He gladly said, hey, go on Amazon, get you some U-bolts, and I'll give you money. And that's exactly what he did. So I just want to get Randy on the on YouTube here to kind of explain what he's looking to do here. Maybe give some more insight on the processor.
Yeah. So I'm basically a gearhead at heart, always ridden motorcycles, done anything with gasoline or power. More power is more better. So I ordered the first processor for me and happened to have a friend that asked if he could buy it. So I'm 55 years old, plan on retiring, so do what you love. So I love stuff that uses gasoline, so might as well be working with firewood processors. And I sell wood. Premium Firewood Supply LLC is what my company's listed as now. So I now order full container loads of the 45T processor. Amazon has none in stock right now. The first shipments come in January 5th. I have 8 of those coming, and I have 4 sitting in Asheville currently. Matt, on Christmas Day, he got a 12-way and an 8-way wedge, which they'll show you in a minute. They're sitting at their feet right now. So he will be testing those out and all, and he did buy them. So he's not, I want him to tell the truth. If they break, I want to know, or whatever, because I'm not going to sell junk, and whatever I sell, I support. I do not have maintenance people that'll come out. But basically, you can call me, I'll get you the parts, I'll work with YHT, you don't have to talk to somebody in China. Yes, it's a Chinese-made processor, and I sell a Chinese-made processor. So, but most items you buy, whether it's your Ford F-250 or your Chevrolet pickup or whatever, are Chinese, a lot of Chinese parts. That's just the nature of world trade. I've traveled the world extensively, India, China, Vietnam, etc., for years. So I'm very familiar with supply chains and the way it works. But anyway, it's a great processor. I am priced competitive with Amazon. I am a little bit higher, but Amazon, it's not $10,000, it's $10,000 plus $500 freight plus taxes. My price includes everything in, because that way I don't have to explain to everybody all the breakdowns and the other. If you're in the South, I basically will work out delivery for you. If you're in the other part of the United States, I'll have to work on getting it shipped to you a different way, but you know, I'm still building into that. So, and also I have 2 financing arms now that can help with financing, because people are constantly asking for that. So I'm still growing the company, but I'm also ROAMERR on eBay with over 15,000 100% positive feedback, which is extremely rare. So when people call me, I answer the phone, and my intent is not to sell anything that's junk. So if this processor long-term didn't work out, then we're gonna be selling something better, and I'll figure out how to take what you got on trade and we'll make it better. But this isn't just about profit, it's about building friendships and all. And at this point, I'm pretty impressed with what Matt's got going on.
We're already best friends.
I'm here at Christmas with him. So anyway, so it's great.
So you guys can see, he has knowledge, he knows what he's talking about. This is probably his first time he's ever been on YouTube, and he just killed that, guys. Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, like I said, every time I call him, whatnot, he takes care of me. And I feel like I could put my name on the line for him, because I feel like he's very trustworthy and very helpful.
And I split firewood, so I realize it's hard. Making money with firewood is about the 100th most difficult thing. It's very hard. So the goal is to make it where firewood is easier, whether you use it for yourself or whether you do it to sell. because it is a very hard way to make money. And I realize that because I sell it also.
It's very expensive to get started.
Yep.
But with the last video, guys, I had a lot of comments about the split size on the splitter. And the reason I wasn't really messing with that is because it was a 6-way. It does make big wood. I wasn't trying to prove that it didn't make big wood, but I knew something was coming, and this 8-way was coming. So we're about to show you the 8-way and the 12-way. I couldn't believe they made the 12-way, but we're definitely gonna give that a shot. So here's the 8-way, guys. That's gonna be all small wood, guys. And it's gonna, I think this is gonna be the ticket, but then I saw the 12-way and I'm like, I don't know. So here's the 12-way, and y'all, this thing is beefy. This thing's probably another, what do you say, 50 pounds?
Yeah, at least. It's almost double. I don't like lifting them, they're too heavy.
Look at this, guys, it's insane. But you could see that I'm gonna call them paddles, but the arms are so much thicker on the 12-way than the 8-way. As well as what they do to allow this to happen is you split it vertically first, then you split it horizontally here, then you split it horizontally here, and then you split it vertically on these sections. So it's not all hitting at once, guys. It's layered, so you're not splitting all that force at once.
And the hope is you can drop multiple small logs in and do one split at once, so that 12-way stays in for all wood.
Yep. And if y'all want to see, this is his logo and his phone number.
Yep.
If you want to get in
I go
touch
by
with
Premium Firewood and Premium Firewood Supply LLC. I have a DBA, it's Premium Firewood.
All right, guys, so that is something to look forward to. I think I'll have no issues with the split size on those two wedges. So our next thing is the biggest reason with going with a dealer or someone you can physically talk to, see, touch, whatever, you can get parts. And these wedges are no different, guys. If you go on Amazon right now, those wedges aren't available, and they're probably not available for...
They won't be on Amazon.
Yeah, I mean, they have... Exactly. I think they only have the 4-way and 6-way on Amazon, actually. So
they're not stocked in the U.S. The wedges have to come straight from China. So I basically ordered 4 to 5 months out. I have 30 of the 8-way coming and 20 of the 12-way.
So there is another reason why you'd want to go with a dealer. Obviously, this guy knows what he's doing, guys. He's got extra parts coming. He's got belts, motors, chains, all that stuff he's stocking because he knows, he does firewood. He knows things break. He knows things are needed. Some things sometimes fail before they're supposed to, but that's just the name of the game. Do you have anything else you want to add to this?
No, just feel free to reach out if you have questions, and thank you, Matt.
Yeah, thank you, sir. I appreciate it. So we'll get these wedges put in, we'll do some splitting. All right, guys, so we're down here. We're going to put the 8-way in first, run a couple logs, and then put the 12-way in, see how it goes. I'm going to show you all how to change this wedge. It's really simple. So first thing I'm going to do is take the pressure off the bolt. This is the only thing holding this wedge in. It sits down in a hole backed up to this piece of metal here. So we're gonna just lower it down here. See how it's loose there. Alright, I'm just gonna lift the cylinder up, get it out of the way. And this thing should just pull out. Problem is, guys, I'm getting it so far up where I can't hold it anymore. It's getting heavy. Right there, it's getting stuck for whatever reason. There we go.
You're getting it caught on the thing. It's hitting
Oh, dang.
right here.
So maybe we have to take that off. That's it right there. We're learning with you guys. So looks like this needs to come this way to get out of the way, and it should lift right out. Here. Guess it pays to have extra eyes. All right. Pause it, let me take a break. Here's the 8-way, guys. Should be all small pieces. These wings are layered, so it hits this first, hits the middle one, and then hits the bottom one, and then the top one. So it all doesn't hit at once. Cool. All right, guys, we got the deck full. This is all poplar. This is all prime top pieces. There's one big piece is probably, I don't know, 12 inches. This piece right here is probably 11, 12 inches. And the rest are all 9 to 6. Here's even probably a 4 right here. We're gonna see how these wedges do with all the different sizes. So let's get it. All right, guys, we're gonna test this. We dropped the wedge all the way down without the cylinder here because it's too short. And we're gonna see what the split size is like. That's pretty good. All right. Oh yeah. That's the first time this whole time. That's because this wood's too big for this wedge. This one's gonna be really naughty. Wow, I can't believe it handled that. Obviously all these pieces are way too big, guys. Let's get some small wood going. So that was the 8-way. With the right wood, it's gonna suit it well. Definitely a lot of small pieces, but you can see as the wood gets wider, the pieces get longer or wider. So definitely don't want to be doing big wood with this. It's not gonna do any good for you. I would say anywhere from 6 to 12 is probably the max that you want to do with this. Otherwise, your wood's gonna be too big. But anyways, let's get this thing out and we'll try to get the 12-way in here. That 12-way is going to be so dang heavy though. And this is in my way now. As you can see too, guys, this popped out. It was sitting right here. I guess the wood split it so hard that it popped it out. So I'll have to unbolt this and rebend it and put it back in there. No big deal.
No, I mean, the ultimate problem is just this is in the way. If we could lower the conveyor down enough.
Yeah, if we move the baskets, we can lower the conveyor down, push it in, but I'll have to bend it anyway. Technically, I probably don't have to unbolt it. All right, let's see here.
This is just in your way, man.
Everything's in my way.
There's a bolt right there. Let's catch him.
Oh, the bolt's going out.
Yeah.
Okay. Get out of this spot. Y'all, this 12-way is going to be a beast. It's literally double the weight. I guess it's easier going in than going out. real smooth. Alright. There we go. Get everything out of the way. That thing is a beast, y'all. Looks like it's hitting right here. There it goes. Woo! Good thing my fingers weren't there, boys. Wow. It's gonna be interesting, y'all. Three pieces at a time. Yeah, that'll work. That's one thing they can make better is get a switch over by the operator stand to turn this thing on and off. That would be an upgrade. So I cleaned this wedge up a bit just on the bottom because those pieces are massive. I want to show you the hole size, guys. It's massive. These pieces right here are great, but these bottom two right here are too big. The bottom right and left corners are good, and then this section right here is going to be the same as a 6-way if it's big wood. If it's small wood like this, it's perfect size. So you're going to get 2 massive pieces, and the rest are pretty good as long as you have a good sized piece of wood. If you get up to like 19 inches, you're going to have a big piece right here, 2 big pieces in the bottom, a big piece over there, and the top should all be good. All right, guys, so y'all saw both the 8-way and the 12-way wedge. I guess we'll start with the 8-way. The 8-way is awesome, guys, for the right size wood. That was fantastic. It won't hook up to the cylinder up top, but I could use the chain that they supply to move that if I need to, kind of get anything stuck or anything. But I don't really see a need for it. The one thing that will happen is the wedge will lift and create bigger pieces. So that's just something else to watch out for. It did that same thing with the 12-way because I didn't have the 12-way hooked either. So that 12-way lifted up and made it a little bit bigger pieces than I wanted. Still, those bottom 2 pieces are really big for that. So I've only put 3 logs through each of these wedges, so I still got to play with them and figure them out. But the bigger question was, will this processor actually be able to push an 8-way and a 12-way? And it did. The 12-way did bog down a little bit, but it got through it. I didn't let off. I was trying to kill the machine, and it didn't do it. So the answer is it can push an 8-way and a 12-way wedge. Split size is different for everyone. For someone who's splitting their own wood, the 12-way is actually sweet because you have a couple big pieces, and then the rest are small. And then as you get up in size, obviously you can create bigger wood. For someone who's selling wood, the 12 is not so good because you're going to have such a big mixture, and those bottom pieces are pretty big. So I personally would not plan on using the 12-way for my normal pieces of wood. But the 8-way is sweet, guys. I'm impressed with the machine being able to do both things. We got a big pile of wood. I didn't want to take the time to move everything, so there's wood all over the ground here. I'm sure it's on the back side too. And these pieces are big, guys, so we're definitely going to have to resplit these. I mean, you can see that is a massive piece right there. And you can see right here where I was putting those, I don't know, 8-inch pieces through, and it was just going through those bottom 2 sections, and it was making massive pieces. So yeah, I've only put 3 logs through each wedge, so I can't just like, oh yeah, that's the one I want, that's the one I'm going to use. We're going to use them a little bit more, try to figure them out. You know, that 12-way might be useful at some point in time, depending on customers and whatnot. We'll just have to see how it goes, guys. This is all trial and error. The thing is, or the important part is that the splitter actually split the 12-way and 8-way, which I was pretty impressed with. I had my doubts. I've had a lot of you guys actually say that y'all want to get one of these and how do you go about it and whatnot. The beginning of the video gave y'all a brief overview of that, but if you have any other questions or anything, email me at firewoodonhill@gmail.com. Like I said before, this 12-way and 8-way are not going to be available on Amazon anytime soon. They don't even stock them in the US. Randy does have some and has more coming. So yeah, y'all just let us know if you're interested or have any questions, and we'll see you next time.